What's up, everybody? Diva Doodles, thank you so much for the host.
I think I auto host, so
How's everybody doing tonight? We're still loading in here slowly but surely, but we can go ahead and start with introductions. The person who is technically beside me is the Potato Ghost, Gravy Fries. If you want to introduce yourself, Gravy.
I'm Gravy. I'm a potato, and I'm kind of a ghost.
Well, currently, technically, no one is beside you because the only avatars that have loaded in are Gravy's, mine, and Doomsy's.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm still loading. Slowly but
I'll load
surely.
at some point.
Yeah, like I said, we're still loading up. So, for the introductions, next we have the demon Doomsy. Why don't you tell us about yourself, Doomsy?
I'm Doomsy. I am a variety streamer, as mainly League of Legends, but variety. I smoke the devil's lettuce. That's about it.
Right, and after that we have Piranha Plant, aka Flutter. Yeah, go ahead and introduce yourself, Flutter.
I am MTG Flutter. I am the weirdo of the group. I am a brony. Uh, I guess I technically qualify as a streamer. I streamed once.
That doesn't count.
Hey, the minute you stream, the minute you go live, you are a streamer.
I mean, but you
In
streamed.
Twitch's books.
You streamed once, which means that you
Once upon
don't
a
stream
time.
anymore, which means that you're not a streamer.
God, I'd stream more if freaking stupid whatever you call it wasn't such a piece of crap.
DCMA.
The program that you use to stream that I'm forgetting the name of right now.
Oh,
Think
Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is hard.
Yeah, Streamlabs.
Yeah, I showed him how to do it, and then like he just is like,
Right?
nah, that's too
You only
hard.
have to set it up once.
Yeah, and then that's it. Like, once you set it up, you're good. You just hit the buttons. Until it does stuff like this and, like, makes us disappear for no reason at all. So, I'm still working on getting those pulled up. But hello, everybody. Have we got a show for you? The first topic that we have actually started, like, a small debate before we even got into the show here, like, back when I posted it. But Disney's, making anime?
Anime. Anime.
And there was like quite a few thoughts on that.
I looked into it a little bit, and
Oh,
it
Twisted
looks
Wonderland.
like
Yeah.
it looks like the people like to do the anime. Disney is actually hiring like Asian people to do the work. So like my main
It's coming from Disney Japan.
So,
Yeah.
So
like the thing that came up at the time, like the debate we had was like, well, if Disney, like if the Disney here is making anime, it's not anime because it's not Japanese. But since it is coming out of Japan, like there's not much to say about that. It's cool, I suppose.
and
Not
look,
entirely unexpected, since if I remember correctly, Disney bought the Studio Ghibli, right? Like
Yep.
Wait.
Studio Ghibli's like later works are Disney films.
Yes.
Are you sure? I think they have a
Yes.
partnership. Do
They
they
have a
actually own?
partnership. They have a partnership. They don't own.
Yeah.
Miyazaki wouldn't allow that.
yeah, so I think that's what sparks the debate here, because what a lot of people don't understand is they have places overseas like that. It's like a little bit of misinformation, just catchy headlines, and that's why it was trending on Twitter. So it's like, oh my gosh, you're thinking Disney, you're thinking like Little Mermaid or something, and then like boom, people don't realize that they have places over here, just like Netflix. Like they just buy rights from people over there and put their name on it.
Yeah.
I think a lot of like what went into our first debate was like Gravy suggested like, well, a lot of people consider like Avatar: The Last Airbender to be anime, and that is just pure and simply not anime. That is a show that was made
I'm
here.
gonna go out here on record for everyone to hear. It's anime.
It is not anime. It was not
Okay.
made in Japan.
I'm gonna make the
Okay,
exact
let
same
me.
argument that I already made. Sorry, just 1 second. I got this. So if it's made in the style of anime, but it's not made in Japan, it's still anime.
It's anime inspired. It is not
Okay.
actually anime.
Here's my point of view. If a series is animated, there is animated style versus anime. Anime is, to me, art or anime or a animated form of something like Violet Evergarden or like Tokyo Ghoul or something like that. That's anime. While stuff like Dragon Prince and the anime and like the animated Netflix Dota series and stuff like that, that's animated.
There's a
And
Dota series?
yes, there's a Dota series. I've seen one episode, I hate it. But it's like that's how I differentiate it. There's Western anime, as I call it, and then anime. Western anime is what we have as what we would see on like Teletoon and stuff as well. And like Family Channel and what's it called? And Avatar. Like all that stuff is Western anime, while the traditional sense of anime when you first think of it would be the Japan, Korea, whatever based, and that's what I call anime. The two separate sides of it, where it's like they thought they had the ideas from traditional anime, just made it completely English and went from there. And that's my perspective
So
on it.
I think that I've seen that referred to by several sources as quote anime inspired, which I'm fine with, but I don't think it is anime. I think there are two things that makes anime anime. It either has to come from Japan or like maybe nearby Asian countries could qualify, or it
See,
has to
now
be
you're just twisting it to like to fit like whatever you want it to be.
it has
Yeah,
to be part
hold
of
on.
the
Butter.
anime industry. Because like Hollywood movies, right? If a movie doesn't come from Hollywood, it's not a Hollywood movie. And I think there's something to be said in that way as well for anime, because there is an anime industry.
Butter. The exact definition of anime is a style of Japanese film and television animation typically aimed at adults as well as children. The first part of that is a style of Japanese film and television. So it's anything in the style of.
But the word Japanese matters too. If it's not Japanese, it ain't anime.
It is if it's in
It
that
is
style.
done in the style. Yeah, exactly.
Like so like this is what I'm saying. It's like just because it doesn't come out of Japan, like that doesn't mean anything. If it follows all the same like demographics and stuff and has all the same stuff, like it's it's still anime. It just came from somewhere else. That being said, this also goes back to like the whole definition thing that I brought up to you before, which is on the Wikipedia, it says anime is hand drawn and computer animation originating from Japan. In Japan and in Japan and in Japanese, anime, a term derived from the English word animation, describes all animated works regardless of style or origin. Which means that the word in and of itself is being used in two different ways. Because apparently in Japan, using the word anime just means anything animation, so it doesn't even matter where it comes from or what it is. And then like the
Mm,
differentiation that we're using, the colloquial, which is just like, oh, this is, this anime or animated style that came out of Japan.
yes.
So
It
then
depends on where you are.
basically, but then
Yeah.
like even then, like I guess it's like from there you can kind of use it in whatever fashion that you want to, I guess. Because then it's just like, okay, well, I'm using anime to just describe animated works, in which case just about anything could be anime.
True.
Or you can just be like, yeah, sure, okay, I guess it's specifically from Japan. But the way I see it is the more the merrier. We're all family now. You want to
We're
be
all
anime?
stuck
It's
here
anime.
together.
Yeah. I like to consider Avatar The Last Airbender an anime.
Everyone has their own opinions, and
I think there's a
respect
problem
it.
with that because, as we have previously discussed, the colloquial definition is the one that's most widely used. So when you talk to people and you say the word anime, it registers as a specific thing in their head.
Yes,
So if
it
you're
is a
going to say,
style. It's not necessarily that it comes from Japan specifically. It's a style.
Yeah, a style of Japanese film and television animation.
In my
It doesn't
opinion, it
necessarily have to
really
be from Japan. Sorry, I didn't mean.
yeah. To me, it's like it depends on because also with this fact of like um how someone said, sorry, I'm not looking at the Discord right now. But where it was like, well, this and this and this. Well, yes, but depending on the people you talk to, say you were talking amongst other anime fans or other people like us, and you said, "Hey, I really like watching um the anime Avatar." People would be like, "Oh, yeah, I understand what you mean." Because some people will associate Avatar as, yes, it is an anime style, while some people would be like, "No, it's just animated," but still have the idea of, yes, it is quote unquote anime in the style of animated. While if you were to say it to literally any person on the street, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" You know?
Yeah, I
It
think
really
the
depends on who you're talking to, but still people will kind of understand what you're trying to say of like, yes, Avatar is an animated style, but some people would be like, "Oh yeah, it's anime." It really does depend on who you talk to, and I'm kind of on the borderline of being like, "Yes, it is anime, but it's also not." So I'm not really for or against either side of this.
I think
Okay,
the
hold
overwhelming
on. Hold on. All right, so I just want to throw this out there. When I go, when I have gone to the biggest anime convention that California has to offer, which is Anime Expo, and Avatar: The Last Airbender is a very common thing there. That's all I'm saying.
Also, spoiler for later when I'm talking, I went to YumaCon recently. I saw at least 3 Avatar figures.
Well, why don't we transition over to that? Like, how was Yumacon?
YumaCon was a lot of fun, so if we're just gonna go right into that then. Yeah, no, so the 3 that I saw, actually were all Sokkas. Every single one of them. It was kind of funny. Um, but
Sokka is
yeah,
the
no.
best Avatar: The Last Airbender character.
For those of you that don't know,
Hold on.
also, YumaCon is like my city is, um, but yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I saw a lot of really, really good cosplays. Unfortunately, my pictures didn't save, but it's okay. I got a few that my girlfriend took, and one of my friends actually sent me really cool. Anybody who plays League of Legends got a picture of somebody who was dressed up as Fiddlesticks, which again would. So, do you guys consider like Riot, like Arcane, to be anime?
what?
Or just like anything that Riot does? Because it's in the style of anime, but it's not.
But they don't have a TV show, do they? Have
No,
I
but
just
they
been
do
So
under
they
a
do
rock?
like trailers
Isn't it
and
like
artwork and
premiering
shit.
like right now?
it is like less than 2 hours away to the premiere. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Arcane
So I
is
haven't
like
seen
the
it yet.
new. Yeah. So Arcane is a new like animated thing that Riot is doing. For basically the background of some of the characters. Um, I don't know if it classifies as anime, but that's partially because I haven't actually watched too much of the trailers and stuff.
I was gonna
Uh,
say I haven't really seen too much.
The
So
art
I know
style
like
is
some of the
very.
artwork they do.
Yeah, so the art style for Arcane is I don't know if I would call it a typical anime like animated art style. It's kind of weird, to be honest.
Sorry, I kind of got off topic. I just I got brought to that thought because there were a lot of League of Legends characters at YumaCon. There was, like I said, the Fiddlesticks. There were a bunch of different KDAs. There was a KDA Akali. There were KDA Aris. Um,
People do be loving them KDAs.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, actually, so I would consider a lot of the like music video things that they've done for like worlds and stuff. A
Yep.
lot of those are definitely like at the very least anime style, but
Yeah. And
I
that's
think
probably where it
a
comes
lot of
from.
it will come down to a really like a really like nitpicky sort of issue of it is we've obviously if if animation comes from Japan, it's anime. Do we consider Chinese animation to also be anime? If so,
Like MiHoYo.
Yeah, because
well,
League is Chinese based. It's owned by Tencent.
yeah, Riot has been 100% bought out by Tencent. So
I mean, okay, so diverting a little bit again. It's kind of a weird thought, but like, does it? If it's just animated and comes out of Japan, is that good enough for you to call it like anime? Even if they're doing like 3D art that doesn't
I was gonna
match the
say,
traditional 2D art style of
yeah.
yes,
anime?
because there have been 3D CGI anime. I think probably one of the most famous for that is Gantz, because Gantz
Yeah,
has
there's
3D
plenty of them. I
stuff
love
in it.
Gantz.
So I mean, I think we have enough examples of 3D art that has been considered anime. Didn't Gundam have like a CGI series too?
Mm,
Um,
There's
I
one that I
know.
can't put my finger on, but it'll come to me.
Like some people even call RWBY anime,
Ruby.
even though
I
it's like it is animated and it is 3D. I personally don't call it anime,
my
but
take on
it
that is
really depends on per person as well.
so as
Ruby
a
is clearly anime influenced in its style, but coming from Rooster Teeth, which are they Canadian? I want to say. I thought
Yes,
Rooster Teeth is out of Canada.
they're Canadian.
So I would say no.
I mean, as the person who wants to call Avatar the last Airbender anime, like I wouldn't be able to deny Ruby. Ruby is so incredibly like anime influenced.
Mm.
It's not even funny. Like so many little things that the characters do, like little just notions and stuff that's just literally
I don't think
anime.
an influence is enough to qualify it as actually anime. I mean, I think most people would agree
So
that
what you're
Taco Bell
saying
is
is,
not Mexican food. Taco Bell is not Mexican food. And in the same way,
I
anime that
mean,
doesn't come from Japan is not anime.
it is Mexican food in the fact that it's like Americanized Mexican food in the same way that like
I was
Del
gonna say,
Taco is.
also, yeah, that's kind of two different things, like two different definitions. Like
Yes, it's not
the
traditional, is what it is,
yeah.
but it still is the thing. Also, literally, I'm pretty sure that if like a Japanese company had made Ruby in exactly the same way, if it was just voiced by Japanese voice actors, you'd call it an anime. Which
100%. Anime is not a style. Anime is
it
a.
is a style. What are you talking about?
It's not
It's
just
literally
a
the
style.
word is in the definition.
It's more than a style. It
Oh,
By whose definition? Because by Merriam-Webster and Oxford Languages on Google, it says a style of Japanese film and television animation.
a style of Japanese film and animation.
yeah,
Like
it's a
Yes,
that's where
style.
the emphasis
yes,
is.
a style. It
It
doesn't
was
need to come
created
from
by the
Japan.
It was created by the Japanese, and it is a style.
Yes. Now, I would argue if it's Western, if it comes from the West, is it considered cultural appropriation? But that's a big what if, I think.
I don't know.
Uh,
I just mean like, so like you look at cartoons, right? Like American cartoons, they're not like anime. Like cartoons are more like silly and ridiculous and typically like over the top. I mean, I guess there's some animes that are too, but like, yeah, not in the same way. I feel like I
okay,
don't know.
so maybe this example strikes closer to home. So when Call of Duty got big, right? When Call of Duty became the biggest shooter on the market, every other first-person shooter tried to be Call of Duty. They all started introducing sprinting. They all started introducing aim down sights, even if that wasn't normally in the game. Some of them got kill streaks, like Halo started having kill streaks.
I'm pretty sure that
There's
sight aiming was a thing way before like the first Call of Duty came out.
But it became a lot more widespread when Call of Duty became popular.
I mean, that's just a
Um,
function of shooters. I don't think that you can like attribute that to Call of Duty.
Well, my point is, all of the shooters that decided they wanted to try to be Call of Duty are not Call of Duty. Halo is not Call of Duty. And in the same way,
Halo never was Call of Duty and never will be Call of Duty. Halo has never tried to be Call of Duty. Call of
Halo,
Duty has tried to be Halo, i.e., in Black Ops when they introduced fucking
Halo has
jetpacks
definitely
and
tried to be
shit.
Call of Duty. Everything after Halo, like Halo 4 up, has taken elements from Call of Duty.
I think it was Advanced Warfare actually.
They took sprinting. Halo didn't have sprinting until Halo 4. And then they got kill streaks. Like Halo literally bit off of Call of Duty. But the point is, our Western animation, our like we saw, oh, anime is successful. These are tropes that we can use, these are styles we can use, these are things we can borrow and integrate into our stuff. And like now they're doing the same thing. They're like, well, this is popular, so
But
we're gonna
see,
try to be like that.
what you're comparing things in the wrong mindset though, because like what you're comparing would be more so comparing two specific animes to each other, because Call of Duty and Halo, yes, very different games, are still both FPS games, correct?
I mean, you're gonna get teabagged. That's the comparison.
Yeah, exactly, Flutter. Like it's fucking it's that's a wildly different comparison.
But it's similar in the fact that
So let me
Western
hold on.
companies,
Let me dissuade this because you are trying to compare two things in the same genre versus like comparing two different like genres, I guess. Like regardless of whether it came from the west or the east, an FPS is still an FPS, right?
Thank you.
yes.
I'm glad you understood what I was trying to get at.
Oh, I understood it too, Doomsy. I'm just saying it has the same sort of element where it's one thing is successful, someone else who was not doing that thing is like, this is successful, we're gonna borrow from it, and then tried to make their thing like that thing. I
Yeah,
don't think
but the thing is that they also have things like copyrights and stuff, right? So it's like they can't just copy it verbatim. Like they can't just be like, "Oh, hey, we're just gonna take Call of Duty and literally just reskin it," because they'll frickin' get sued. But if they did take Call of Duty and reskin it, like, yeah, you would probably just be like, "Oh, this is Call of Duty, just with a different name on it."
Well, trying to bring us back to the topic at hand, I think really the lines are getting blurred because, so you would all agree that Cowboy Bebop is an anime, right? Okay, so Netflix is making the live action version of that anime, but with American actors. Okay, so
it's
where,
live action, not anime.
yeah.
That's I feel like that's
However,
something different.
over in Japan, the original voice acting cast is going to be doing the dub for that show. But it's you're because Flutter's talking about the industry. Well, the industries are kind of merging now. Like
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say as to what exactly a live action anime is. Like, there's, from what I remember, there's a live action Attack on Titan one, there's live action Naruto, One Punch Man, those type of stuff. And it's like, it technically is under
Real
the
quick.
form of that is the title of that anime. So it is technically quote unquote anime, but it is still not like it's, yes, this is original storyline of the anime or manga series, but yes, it is live action. So I like to just call it the like differentiated version or the alternative version or just live action, like a live
Call it
action version. And
an
that's just the way I go for it. Yeah, adaptation rather than going for this is an anime. It's like, no, this is an adaptation of some sort. And this is
personally,
where
I
we're at.
absolutely
Like
love them.
that's the way that I understand it as. I don't watch the live actions, but that's the way that I understand it as. This is an adaptation rather than this is anime. Like,
Is
yes, it is the storyline, but it's an adaptation of the original stuff.
Usually the manga.
is this debate just another version of the ship of Theseus argument? I feel like it
I
might
have
be.
no idea what that is, but okay.
So the ship of Theseus, so also known as Theseus paradox, it is the argument that if you have a boat and you take a plank off of that boat, you replace it with another plank, and you go to each plank in that boat one by one, and you pull the plank off and you throw it away and you replace it with another plank. At the point at which every plank has been replaced with a new plank, is it the same boat?
Oh, fair.
Oh, that's kind of interesting.
So you changed all the planks, but what about everything else?
I mean, the planks are the architecture of the boat. They're what builds the boat. So the boat
Yeah, but
looks
a
exactly
mast
the
isn't
same.
considered a plank.
I was say, what about the steering wheel, the mast, the
Rudder.
structure itself that the
Me
planks are
hearing the word
nailed to?
steering wheel just made my head start to hurt.
Steering wheel on a
God,
boat.
I thought you were gonna say that it made
I
your head
sailed
spin.
competitively for 5 years. Please don't do this to me.
It's called a helm, good sir.
I grew up on a lake and know nothing about any kind of boat terms.
Oh well, at this point, should
I
we
had to
even
get
be
a
saying the word
license
boat?
for
Should we
boats,
be using the
okay?
word ship?
So yeah, essentially, like I looked up the description of the paradox, and it's if every single component is replaced, but like the ship isn't completely taken apart and like you build a new one, it's just one by one each thing is replaced. When everything has been replaced, is it still the same ship? Because it still looks
No,
the
yeah.
same.
Without picking apart at the theory, I would say it's still the same ship. Even if you replace every single plank, it's still like
It was built around the spirit of the boat.
yeah, it's
Does it have the
like-
same
like-
soul?
like with our argument with anime, like it's still in the style of.
Yeah, it's all love. It's got the same soul.
I've got a really good question for you, Flutter. Did you ever watch The Adventures of Jackie Chan as a child?
Yes.
Would you consider that an anime?
I don't know I don't know where it came from. I don't know if the studio is Japanese or not, so I don't really have enough information. It looked like it was designed it looked like an American cartoon, so I'd say no.
Like, even if you were to just ignore all of the studio stuff and behind it and just looking at it base level, is it anime to you? Yes or no? And that I would
Yeah,
say
that's the question.
just by base level of not knowing any studios, voice actors, whatever, like, personally, I say, yes, Genshin Impact is an anime game, or, the M MDSZ, something MSDZ? I don't know what the proper acronym is, but that series, I would also call that, so Untamed, I would also call that an anime. It really does just depend at for me, base level, but you really if you look at it just base level, yes, I'd call things an anime, while ignoring the whole studio bit behind. Sure, you can be like, "Oh, what studio was this animated by? Oh, it was done by Bones? That explains the crazy fight scenes." Like, I don't really look into the whole studio bit. It's like, I only look at it when I wanna know what they've also done, you know?
Yeah, the biggest problem is that we just don't have
So
a concrete definition of what anime is. We don't
yes,
We
have
do
because
though. I
well,
read
okay,
it.
so we do and we don't, right? Because the fact that anime as it evolves, it changes basically, right? Like because we've, like moved into like 3D animation from 2D animation. So then it's like, okay, well, we're still probably going to consider it anime because it still fits into the style of, like how characters act and all that sorts of stuff. So it's like as time goes on and anime evolves, the definition of what anime is also has to evolve.
I'd agree with that.
Well, and even
Yeah.
the definition you gave, Doomsy, has the word Japanese in it. Like you're saying, like, oh, it's just a
'Cause it's
style,
You're
Japanese
picking,
style.
it's a Japanese style.
but it's a
It's two
Japanese
words.
style. It's
Yes,
a
as in it's
Japanese style.
it's originating from Japan.
I mean,
Like
if
the style originates from Japan. No one's arguing that it doesn't originate from Japan.
Hey, just because
But
cowboys
that
were
doesn't mean
like
that it
in
has to be Japanese
Texas,
only.
I mean,
So
if
so let me give you another point then, because you
just
say it's like,
because
oh, it's steeped in.
cowboys in Texas like doesn't mean that a European can't dress like a cowboy.
So you said you were like, oh yeah, like it's anime is all steeped in Japanese history and stuff, right? So what happens when they do animes that have nothing to do with Japanese history, and in fact are based in other places in the world? Does it stop being anime?
no, because it comes from Japanese locations by Japanese illustrators. It has the Japanese like look to it. It has to be born out of Japan.
Japanese
It
look
can't
to
be
it.
born out of it can't
It
be
ha-
born out of
so
the
so so you're using the argument of it has the Japanese look to it. So the style. You're gonna sit here and use the
we
argument of
mimic
style
the
against us.
style. If we mimic the style, it's not anime anymore because we're doing it. Like that's not how that works.
So then Korea and China don't have anime then.
I think that would be accurate. Yeah, it's literally a Japanese thing. I like if Ford look it like because Ford is an American car company, right? If Ford was like, oh, I like that Renault car, which is a French company, and they were like, I'm gonna design a car like that. You're not gonna call the Ford car French. That's not how that works.
Here's
No, but
another
again,
one
you're
for
getting
you.
at the wrong definition.
Go backwards though. Like there's Hondas that are Japanese cars and they have plants in America where they're made here. It's still a Honda, still a Japanese car, made in America
Yeah,
though.
and also it's more so like if the companies were like making like like a sports car or a luxury car or like certain companies can make those types of vehicles, but they're still like, a luxury car or an SUV or a compact car. Does that make sense?
We're getting a little crazy on like comparisons now. So
Yeah,
why
trying
don't
to
we go into something that definitely
explain
is
anime
anime?
to Flutter.
So this is the BAM anime box, which I'm sure like you guys have seen in the last episode, only this time it's a different franchise. So I'm pretty sure in here we have Sailor Moon, Darling in the Franxx.
I think it's pronounced France, but
Yeah. Okay. I've heard it both ways. Now.
there.
Look, I've only heard it called Darling in the Franxx. So,
There.
but if it's Franxx. All right. So, as you can see, it still has the tape on it here. So we're gonna. I have not seen what's in it.
Box.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Box,
excitement.
box,
All right.
box.
Now, all of the stuff that's gonna be in here. So it's my birthday month, right? And what I want to do is when I have my birthday stream next week, these are going to be given out as prizes. So, if you're watching today, you can see the possible prizes you can get on next week's stream.
Do you think that you can
And,
get DCM or DMCA'd for singing the happy birthday song?
not
Let me double
sure.
check that.
Alright, so I'm gonna do it like I did last time and just like reach my hand in and see what comes out. Alright, so first thing we have here is, of course, the BAM paper.
As of 2016, Happy Birthday to You's public domain.
Oh.
So I don't think we can get copyrighted.
Huzzah!
Just like no like Beatles happy birthday or
Yeah.
Mr.
the-
President.
Or the Vandals, the birthday song. That's one of my
Some people's
personal favorites.
reactives are working again.
I was
Yeah.
just gonna say
Doomsies
my
is just, like,
reactive
appearing.
is like doubled up. I don't know what's wrong with mine.
There you go. Your
Mine just
reaction's working.
ceased to exist.
Yeah, like mine and hers just like never showed up. Alright, so we have our first product here. Let's see what it is.
Bam! Anime.
Bam. Yes, I'm not exactly sure. Let's get a little closer up here on the camera.
I don't know what this is, but it like looks like something out of like Full Metal Alchemist is what it looks like to me.
Kind of, really.
Wearing a wizard hat?
I need you to like rotate
No,
it
there's
90
like
degrees, Kerr.
oh,
Yeah.
like this. There we go. There, how's that?
I'm still
Yeah,
waiting for
perfect.
stream to catch up.
Oh no.
That kind of looks like Berserker type art style, but maybe D Gray Man, but I know it's not D Gray Man. So that kind
Yeah,
of
I
looks
got
like
no
Berserk
clue.
art style.
I can't. Okay, so I can tell that
It's
they're
along
holding
that
like a
line.
little stuffed animal like bunny, but I can't tell if that's supposed to be a guy or a girl.
I'm pretty sure the back of it says what it is. So it says, "Congratulations, this is an authentic BAM fan art card featuring a unique sketch from one of our featured Artist Alley artists. The card is part of this year's Villain series. The featured artist is Jason Miller."
Oh, nice.
But it doesn't say. But it
No,
doesn't
it
say
doesn't
what it's
say
fan art of.
what it's
I don't
the art
recognize
from.
Oh,
the
man.
character.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh,
so
Rip.
they're all breaking now.
so
GG.
that's One Piece. One Piece. It's
That's
not One
not
Piece.
One Piece.
Everyone's a everyone's a slowly breaking.
Alright, so let's see. Ooh, what's this
They're
feels
all breaking together.
nice. What is this? Oh, we got some new snacks. By the way, the snacks aren't gonna be given away. They're gonna be eaten, like, right now.
Are
So
those
this
corn
is,
nuts?
Boy Bawang Corn Nick.
Boy,
Lechon Manok flavor. Bigger, tastier, crunchier. What is ingredients? Fried corn. Yes, it is. It's fried corn.
All
Yeah,
right,
so-
yeah, corn nuts.
Some corn nuts. Yeah.
Asian
Alright.
corn nuts. All right,
Is that what
Alright.
corn nuts are? Is fried corn?
basically.
I guess. Oh, snap. More people's reactives are working, so I can turn mine and Gravy's off. Or back
I
up.
don't think
working.
mine even exists still.
Let's see.
I have
James
fixed
uses
this
them.
avatar.
Oh, yes, yours is working too. Awesome. Everybody's is working now.
Wow,
Yay.
That's great. That's
Yay.
wonderful.
Huzzah!
Hey, that's good. Thank you for working. Let's see what this is. This feels like another food product, and it is. Oh, it is butter peanut cake. Ooh, it looks like a peanut brittle, but
Amazing.
Japanese
Oh,
Gonna have
peanut
to give that
brittle.
one to Senpai.
I'm
I
having a
don't know.
foodgasm just looking at it.
So I'll try this out here. Why don't I try a piece like right
I need
now?
to sign up with Universal Yums again, but they're kind of expensive, and I need all the money for.
Oh,
Says
purchasing
the
fast food.
guy who's like, "Oh, let me
Also
just
me
dump
trying to pay off
$40
student
on a
loans.
singular fast food meal."
right, so that's this, and this is what it looks like.
Like
up close
I
again.
would resubscribe to the crate that I used to get, but I need to pay student loans.
Yeah,
Yes, it tastes exactly like
Reasonable,
peanut brittle.
understandable.
I have a hard time dedicating money to most things because all my money goes to feeding my gullet with fast food.
Yeah,
Ah,
no,
yeah.
I live at home, so I can conveniently do that and save money.
Okay, so that tastes exactly like peanut brittle. So this is what these look like. Fried corn.
They look like corn nuts.
Oh gosh. This tastes pretty good. I don't know what this flavor is, but Lechon Manok flavor. It's pretty decent.
Bruh. I'm telling you, Koo, you gotta get a Universal Yum subscription. That shit's amazing.
Oh, I just looked it up. It's a Filipino spit roasted chicken dish.
It is amazing. Whatever it is, it's delicious.
Yeah, chicken marinated in garlic, bay leaf, onion, black pepper, soy sauce.
Sounds amazing.
I was just
Okay.
like, time to look this word up.
Just
Need
you
to,
hear the crunching.
Need to clean my hands so I can get the next thing out. Let's see what reaching my hand in. This feels maybe a snack. Maybe it's a pin. Maybe it is. It is a pin. An enamel pin.
That looks like Berserk.
Yeah, that looks like Berserk.
Yeah, this one probably is Berserk. You know what? The other one probably is Berserk too, because that's one of the things that was supposed to come in this box. That's what it was. Berserk, Darling in the Franxx. Or Franxx. Sailor Moon. And there's one more.
We'll find
The
out.
Yeah, it was like the Junji Ito Collection. I don't really not familiar with it. So next thing is coming out. This feels like a patch. Oh, that's so cute. It's very cute.
Oh, that's 02. 02? 02.
02.
That's
Right.
Darling in the Bronx.
Just waiting for stream to catch up over here.
It's pretty cute.
02 like red?
No. Water, we went
Yes
over this.
and no.
Yeah, that was her as a child. It was only in a flashback. I've never actually seen the anime. But
Wait, why would
Water
her
had me look this up.
why would her skin
Miley's
color
Cornet.
change over time?
Science.
She's like an experimental like creation. She's not human. Stop questioning it. It's anime.
Science.
I didn't even know it came in liquid form.
Can you
Science.
guys even hear this crunching?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh
You
shit,
sound
my bad.
You sound like a very content red panda right now.
Oh
As
gosh.
in, you're not making any noise. There's just crunching.
Yeah. Okay, the next thing feels like an autograph. Let's see what it
Hey.
is.
As long as he's
An
not
autograph?
as long as he's not doing the thing that he did in our tabletop game whenever he was playing Pam, I'm fine.
Nom nom. But let's see what
Oh.
this autograph is here. Oh snap! What? Parasite? Oh, Sailor Moon.
Can't see it. I see grass
Only
and
see her
legs
skirt.
and a skirt. Oh, what the heck?
If you put it down. Oh.
That definitely looks like it could be Parasite. That's like a whole nother
Could
head
be.
coming out of her head.
And it's also autograph down here. Nothing on the back, so this one's just an autographed print here.
She has 2
So
heads.
this-
Kind of like an echidna, except an echidna has 5.
Wait, what?
So this in here so far. And there's one more that's like the Beckett certified autographed, I think. I think that's what this is. Let's see what this. Oh, it is, and that one definitely is Sailor Moon.
Lies.
I just hear
Oh,
in
this is actual Sailor Moon.
I hear
Yeah.
in the background. I hear in the background Shoyo. Oh, I see. I think Shoyo googled echidnas. And
No.
And then there's
Oh.
the Beckett certified.
Are you talking about the echidna
Autographed
like
here?
the animal?
yes,
It definitely is.
They do not have heads poking out of their heads.
you're operating on the wrong definition of the word head there, Gravy.
Anyways, let's see what else is in this box.
There's a little animal that has
Okay,
4 little claws.
so
has
there's our
a head,
featured
and a
artist
bunch of spines.
here. So this was signed by Wendy Lee, the voice actor. She's known for Sailor Moon, Boruto, and Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, nice.
Wendy Lee, everybody.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that that's the English voice actress.
Yes, yes. It seems like
Almost.
last time my Jet one was signed by Bo Billingsley, and he's the English voice actor for Jet. So I feel like they do the English versions.
The
Let's see.
Japanese ones would be was super expensive.
Okay, so this is the monthly giveaway. Let's see what this is. Black Friday fire sale. That's just an ad.
Oh, I'm wrong. Echidnas don't have 5 heads, they have 4.
Okay, so this is BAM Anime, October 2021. So this is the October box, and we're just now getting it in November. So literally, a graph. Okay, so Artist Alley. Let's see what this is. Continuing our sketch card villains is the Promise Neverland set by artist Jason Miller. So that's
I've
what
heard good things
that
about
is
that
from.
series.
The Promise Neverland. That's this one. Stickers and snacks. Stickers from Darling in the Franxx. Snack selection. Artist Alley. In the spirit of Halloween, we wanted to do something horror related, and what's scarier than the Junji Ito collection created by the Horror King
Junji Ito.
himself?
I was
Please give a
about to
ring.
ask that.
Yep, that's what it is.
Junji Ito, man.
So that's what this one is. So this one is
Surprised they threw Sailor Moon in there if they were going for a horror theme. There's a lot of horror animes they could have gone for.
so the artist that drew this is called I guess that's their pen name, but it's Parakid, and that's who signed it down here.
I see.
Yep, and then the collector's pin, let's see. Kentaro Miura.
Yeah, makes sense.
Bottle.
So he created oh, he's the creator of Berserk. The pin was created by Tom Ryan. So I'm assuming that he passed away, because it says we'll all miss him dearly. Kentaro Miura. Maybe he passed away, but he's the creator of Berserk. And that's what
Yep.
the pin is inspired from.
He passed away in May, aged 54.
Okay, so this pin is an homage to him. So all of these are going to be prizes in our giveaway next week's stream. So we can look forward to that. You guys want to win any of this stuff?
I kind
Yeah.
of want the Zero
Trying to
2
win.
sticker. It's super cute.
Man, the Junji Ito print. Oh. I could add it to my print wall. I just have a wall of prints. One that's like a bunch of whales in like French, with whale art, and then like another is a 1000 print, and I just want more.
Sounds dope. Also, Kerr, save me some of those save me some of those Filipino corn nuts.
Alright, so I'm going to put everything back in the box now. All of these are going to be like one-off giveaways. I don't know if I should. What do you guys think? Should I start with something and then finish with the like maybe the highest value thing, or should I let whoever wins pick?
I plead the fifth.
What was the question?
So for the giveaways with those items that we just saw, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the overhead camera off. There we go. So for the giveaway on those, do you guys think that I should structure them from lowest to highest value on the giveaways, or should I let whoever wins pick which item they want?
Lowest highest value is probably more fair, because whoever wins
Yeah.
will probably just immediately try to take the most valuable thing anyway.
Well, that's the thing too, though. But like Gravy also said that he wanted the Darling in the Franxx sticker. So like if he was one of the first winners, like he might not necessarily go for the autographed Sailor Moon.
Yeah, because I mean, like the value of it doesn't matter to me. I'm not trying to sell it. Yes.
I mean, I'm always happy to turn anything into money that I can. That's me.
I just like Junji Ito.
I will liquidate everything and turn it all into fast food.
Please no.
Wow.
I sold an $80 PlayStation 4 controller for $25 for fast food.
Please no.
I
don't
have a
wanna-
problem.
Yes,
Ito.
yes, you do.
How about okay, so how about I
Asking
make
somebody
all
to
the
be like,
lower
"Oh my
tier
God, Tracy."
prizes like so the pin, like the sticker, the like smaller one, like make those like the first tier prizes and you can pick from one of those. And then like the next tier and then the next tier.
I don't hate it. I don't think there's a
Oh.
air quotes wrong way to do it, but
Yeah,
you know.
not a bad idea.
I think there's also an argument for just starting with the highest value thing, so you can do the whole like, well, if you win the highest value thing and you want to downgrade, you can do that. You could go highest to lowest instead of lowest to highest.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make it like the pool, so just keep like the highest article item out, and then like all the low tier items together, and then it's kind of like two separate giveaways, but it's like once I'm out of all the other stuff, like then go for the
But
highest.
who am I kidding? As much as I want to think that like if I got something that was really valuable, I'd try to sell it. It's a lot of work to put crap on like Amazon or eBay
Yeah.
or whatever. So
I was gonna say.
I'm really lazy. I'm really lazy.
I'm just depressed and trying to pay off student loans, man. I'll pay customs, just like I don't.
So,
know?
Mood.
yeah, that's big mood. Should we
Oh, wait,
switch
this
over
is-
to the game?
I was gonna say this is where I'm supposed to say bet, right?
Well, Gravy, you're sitting this one out, right?
Huzzah! I'm on word duty.
Yeah. Do you need the website for the random word generator?
Let me see if it's like
Oh, I
somewhere
forgot we
close
do
in our
this.
DMs.
Yes.
Gravy's not fond of playing the game.
It's right here.
Alright,
I forgot we do this.
you wanna
I've
be
been
my
so
partner?
busy.
Because I played with Doomsy last time, so now Flutter's got Doomsy.
Well, which
Where is
team is
Doomsy?
winning? Let's go, Doomsy. We got this.
Doomsy likes that idea. Or maybe that's just an old chat. I don't know what he's saying that to.
It's a little old.
Yeah, it's like from way earlier.
Doomsy's like, oh yes, I can be with Flutter. But it's okay, Flutter likes to win.
Alright, how many syllables am I?
What?
So it's like word by size, and it says syllables. So I could do like less than 4 syllables.
Have you tried doing like
There was one that was just like, random. That just gave you like 12 random words.
Oh, I mean, I can change the number. I could do like words that are less than 10 syllables. I was just thinking, maybe if we do less syllables, the words won't be as ridiculous.
Mm,
Are you using the same site we've used before? I don't remember that being a thing.
I
yeah.
can literally random generate them by size based on syllables or letters.
I don't think we need to like add. Is there not a completely random option that
Oh,
doesn't
there it
take
is.
that into?
Let me
in the
see what it
category?
says.
All I have to do is pump up the number. I can pump up the
Oh,
number to
yeah.
like
So
25.
normally we just leave that blank, and then we do number of words 12, word type all, leave the rest blank, and then generate them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking because, maybe some like non 4 or 5 syllable words might be a little bit easier to do, but
We like to roll the dice. We're gonna roll the dice. Let the dice decide. um, so
Decide.
so Shoyo, do you want to do guessing or giving the hints?
Man, I'm so tired. You can give hints. I'll try and guess.
Okay. So I'll take the first word list.
God, I'm so
So
tired.
I see both.
Friday.
I see both teams might have a handicap.
I'm so tired from Friday. I had hockey.
Shoyo is tired and Doomsy is probably elevated, so that should equal out.
Hey, I mean,
No, but I was
how do you
doing
know that
live
doesn't give him
TV
an
hockey
edge?
all Friday night, man. And then I had to wake up at 10 a.m. for a hike today.
Goofers.
Well, the hike was at 10 a.m. I had to wake up at 8, and I got 2 hours of sleep, so.
Oh, fun. All right, which one of you nerds is getting the word list?
I'm getting the word list.
Catalyze and
Who?
flavors.
So
Wow.
yeah, I'll guess.
Didn't even ask his partner if it was okay. I see how it is.
Wow. Alright, heads or tails, who's going first? You got a coin, Gravy?
I can roll dice in Discord.
Okay, I just figured you'd use the Google coin flipper and the Google timer.
I have a real timer. I don't
Oh.
need that.
Fancy. Okay.
I just use my phone.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call tails on that coin.
Okay. Uno momento. I'm trying to figure out where the stupid roll command is. Or trying to remember what it is. I also don't remember which chat you used to roll. Which chat? Okay, there we go. 1d6. You said tails, right?
Yes.
It is heads.
Flutter go first.
Flutter go burr.
I will elect for the other team to go first.
That's not how
Okay.
that works. Nope, I'm the judge. That's not how that
Thanks,
works.
I
You
hate
guys are
it.
going
Okay.
first.
Alright, so he says that you guys are going first.
You ready, Doomsy?
I guess we could go first.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I am ready. Does someone have a timer up?
Yeah, I have a timer. I'm gonna give you a 3 count, and then go on go.
I mean,
3, 2, 1, go.
Blank.
You cut out. I didn't hear you. All I heard was blank.
Farmers blank.
Farmer's tan.
They set up things on the. They have they sell a bunch of things. Farmers blank.
Market.
Yes. Top of a mountain is the.
Peak.
Yes. The highest possible amount you can put into something. It is so min. When you're D&D, you are min blanking. Min, when you try to make your character as good as possible, you are min blanking.
Minimizing.
No, when you're making it as good as possible, you are min blanking. Min
I
slash.
know I'm just the baby nurse.
What is on the other side of the slash?
Oh,
Uh,
I figured
the
it.
the optimum amount.
Lol.
The top amount.
That's time. That's time.
So what was
God,
that, 2?
Is it that hard to say opposite of minimum? The word was
Wow.
maximum.
So what was that, 2?
It was
Yeah,
2.
we got 2.
Okay. Shoyo, I think we can beat 2.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
sure.
bad.
I'm sure. R.I.P.
I
Oh, who doesn't know the term min-max?
mean,
Why
that
are
still
you
wouldn't have been
so
right.
loud? God, it's like every
Also,
time I have to turn your
Yeah,
volume
no,
down.
I thought it was like min something. You should have said the opposite of minimum. I would have said maximum.
Alright,
Yeah.
our turn. Wait, I think we can get more than 2.
Sure.
Crossing my fingers for
At least 3.
miracle.
At least
Crossing
3.
my- Crossing my fingers for a miracle.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
It probably will. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a 3 count. Go on, go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, a knight is fair and he wants to keep if he wants to uphold justice, he is considered fair and
I'm not sure.
let's
Pass.
Okay, so if you do not succeed, you're considered a
Failure.
Okay. If you go to the park, you'll sit on a
Bench.
ships pull into the
Port.
another word for port.
Docks.
Now, Another word for docks.
It's not station because that's wrong. Pass.
This is in a car.
There's a lot of stuff in a car.
So it makes the car go.
This time.
Gas.
Okay. The only thing that I could
Look at
think
you.
I had
You got-
engine.
Oh my god, you and I both flubbed up engine somehow. How? Oh my god, because remember, I gave you exactly the same hint. What
I
makes
know.
the car go?
Yeah, and that's and
Funny,
everybody
funny,
said that
funny.
I should have gotten it, so I used the same hint. Sorry we had to end abruptly there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out the Bamboo Lounge podcast next month, the first Saturday of every month. And be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.